Hello guys, what is going on? For today I will bring you a special episode because this one is of one of my favorite lenses of all time. Yes, that's right, it is the replacement of the EF 100mm macro lens. I hope that you enjoyed the little story or a little film that I did at the beginning of this video. It was created using the RF 100mm macro lens, the 35 macro lens, as well as the EF version of the 100mm macro lens. I have been using the EF version of this lens for quite some time now for food photography and product photography, some portraits as well. And I have to say that the contrast from this lens, the sharpness from this lens is exceptional, as well as its price. The price range for this lens, you can get a pre-owned version of the lens for $700. New, it's a little bit over $1,000, which is affordable by today's standards. And I was surprised that the RF version of the lens did not change that much in price as well. At the time of this review, I got it for $1,100 at Adorama, and it included me a little extra features because they seem to have combos. Whenever you make a purchase or you're looking for some gear, they always offer this bundles. So I recommend them a lot if you are going to buy gear nowadays. Now, for this test, I put side by side the 3 macro lens that I own, which is the 35mm macro lens. It is quite the budget lens, but I have found that at the time of this review, it produced awesome results coupled with my R5, which is now recording. Now, I have the other 2 lenses here. Let me bring them so you can see, so you can physically see them. There's not much of a difference when you look at these lenses, but the main difference is in the weight, because you have a metal mount for the EF adapter, and it really adds weight to the lens and overall. Other than that, the only difference from these lenses is that the EF version seems to have a little more robust construction. You can see that on the buttons. The hood is definitely a lot larger in comparison, and the SA control from the newer version. I haven't tampered with SA control yet, but I will be planning on doing a full review of this lens for a recent photo shoot, upcoming photo shoot that I have. I am planning only on using this lens. So guys, now for the comparison. I wish to know if you can guess which one of this footage is from the RF 100mm or from the EF 100mm as well as the 35mm. The 35, it will be an easy guess since it's a lot wider. It captures a lot more of a wide field of view. So guys, let's get to that footage. So guys, be honest, did you guess right? Well, in my opinion, the sharpness contrast remains almost identical. I saw that lens that the RF version was a little bit more brighter. In my opinion, when grading the footage, it was a little bit better exposed than the EF version, but that's just pixel peeping and really looking into the footage real close, looking at those histograms to make sure I see the difference. And overall, when they ask me if I'm gonna sell my EF version of the lens, the answer is a big no, because right now I'm training one of my cousins into shooting photography and video as well, and it is an awesome tool. This lens, it's super affordable for what it can do. It is used professionally by brands like Nike, Adidas, and a lot of brands, famous brands out there. So no, it is one of my favorite lenses of all time. I think the EF version is still worth it if you have the adapter. If you don't have an adapter, go straight for the RF version. You won't regret it. It's really nicely priced, unlike a lot of the RF glass, which are really expensive and exceed the $2,000 range. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Consider to subscribe, that would help me a lot. And see you guys in the next one.